Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
Welcome to Ask the Bar. I'm Nate Ball, and this is
Pat Porter, USPA Coach 308 Raw competitor.
All right, Pat. What made you choose the bar?
When you come here, the first thing you know that you're in a family. You know, what I mean, I remember the first day I walked in the door, I heard the music. Saw a little blonde girl who was there at the time walk in, and it's like I'm hooked. I didn't even get to the front door. The place it's just got a good feel to it. Even in a newer place, I mean, you know that you're in a place where everybody wants to get strong, everyone wants to help people, and that you know, there's no BS here, no egos or anything. We like to help everybody.
What or who got you into powerlifting?
Well, I started with Olympic weightlifting, including jerk and snatches and you know, bench pressing a bit with a coach, Charlie Armstrong. He's a head coach now, but his principles still are kind of close to the things I do now, the 5-3-1. He was a great coach. I think we may have lost in my high school, you know, 2 meets within 4 years. I mean, really good, really solid coaching there. And then I went to play college football, did it there. And then when I got back from that, I started bodybuilding. Around here, there's a pretty good bodybuilding community, no really powerlifting. 1 or 2 guys that were really doing it nationally. So I got into that. And what I really liked about bodybuilding was the training, how hard those guys trained back in the day. Now, since the board shorts and stuff have come in, everybody's gonna get on me for saying that, but it's not that way anymore. But that's what got me in. And then did that, did pretty well in it, and then stopped 4 times. Stopped competing at all 4 times. Stopped coaching really pre-contest for a time. You know, got involved with some family stuff, and then about 2013, I get a phone call from a guy that I knew from around, you know, being a police officer, Greg Brown. He said, "Hey man, print this place. I've been doing strongman, whatever. It's what I've been doing. Let's come train with us." Took me about 3 or 4 times to tell me, and then finally I drove over here, had my first squat workout with those guys, and I was hooked. And then after that, kind of trained with them. Got back into powerlifting and the strength sports, and then was here and I loaded, and I was helped out with the battle over Blackwater, I think is the name of the meet we did. And I said, you know what, I'm doing King of the Beach. Once I did that, went there, and you know, didn't know really how strong it was. Benched a little bit, mid-4s, and pulled 700 that day. Probably could have gotten more. You know, Paul, our godfather here, was pushing me that day, and that's it. That's it. I'm in. This is what I'm going to do.
What makes you come in here every day and train as hard as you do and as heavy as you do?
Well, it's very simple for me, and I say this to a lot of people. Even those days where you don't feel like it, you know, your program's getting tough, or you know, it drives 20 minutes for me, and I drive 20 minutes to get here. That's how much I love this gym. Very simple. I just I think about the people who maybe, you know, would love to be able to walk, people in wheelchairs, people who are injured, and they would love to be able just to walk or run. And here I am complaining about my little injuries and aches and pains of being tired, and so I come in here and I bust my ass because of that. And every time I get a message about how I inspire people, that's what drives. That's one of the things that drives me. You know, I think about a lot of things when I'm on the platform, but that's one of them, and that's what gets me to do it every day. You know, plus I want to be strong and kind of get a little bit ego. I want to look good. 40 years old. Yeah. You know. So,
Any pre-lift rituals?
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, gotta have the right music. Usually for me, it's Rick Ross or something like that, or I'm a hip hop guy,
Yeah.
R&B guy. Make sure I try to think about the lift and think about my technique. Not get too amped up, because that's when you can really mess yourself up, especially squatting. I think about all the things and all the people that support you and everything else from on the platform, and you just get after it. You try not to think about it, just grab the bar or get underneath the bar and do the same thing you've been doing the entire time you've been training. I believe in that, practicing like you're going to play, like everything from how long you take, from how you wrap, everything is a dress rehearsal for me when I train for a show. So I walk around, I had to grab the bar, think about what I'm doing, and really and live from right here instead of with my brain all the time. You can't do it that way.
All right, what's up next for you competition-wise? I know you had to pull out of the nationals due to an injury.
Yeah, I've had this nagging injury since about October of last year. With the weight myself pulling and deadlifting, my left hamstring, left hip, it throws everything out of alignment. So I don't like to complain about things. So I just kept going. Probably didn't take the proper rehab, and just qualified, at the January meet. So the next one was going to do the nationals. Went to squat. This wasn't happening, not to my standards. I probably could have gone and done something, got a decent number, but not to my standards. So I decided, we're going to shut this one down, rehab, and get to another meet. The next best one was IPL bench press and deadlift worlds. Deadlift, of course, deadlift gym. We love to do that here. That'll be September 30th, and can't wait to do that in San Diego. First time I've been out there.
So, what have you been up to lately?
Well, it's a good question. Lately, I've got a great sponsor, Aero Capital. They do some private jet work at the airport in Pensacola. Great people, Rick Simpson, those guys, I love them to death. Keep me going. Really, really inspirational to hear from them. So they wanted some pictures of me for their website, and so we did that. But then Rick and I thought, you know what? Let's spice this thing up. So we had that's GTR, my buddy, and then playing in, of course, Chloe Gade, who's beautiful, came in and helped us out with that. Chris Atkins, who's 6 foot tall Asian girl, who's pretty rare. So we had those, and they did pretty well. And photo shoot was interesting. We went from the corporate photos to the not so corporate photos to stuff that I haven't put out yet, that I don't know if I will or not. I gotta get permission. So it was fun, and
I was there. I missed those ones.
Right.
I left a little early.
they made me look really good, and I'm glad people noticed the girls and the car and everything. I was just kind of the back piece, I just kind of hold the place.
Thanks, Pat. It's been a pleasure as always.
Hey man, thank you, man, and we'll get after it like we always do.
Yeah, we will.